Folks, today I have a very special video, because today I'm joined by a special guest. The Pokemon Claydol himself is featuring on the Jimothy channel for an interesting challenge, a battle of the minds. I'm going to challenge Claydol to various trivia games, and who will come out on top. I think that even though Claydol is a psychic-type Pokemon with various mind-bending abilities and can levitate and stuff like that, did you see me on yesterday's Connections? I got it without any mistakes. I think intellectually I'm on the level of like Mewtwo, probably. So I think this will be easy. Claydol, how are you feeling about this? How are you feeling about your chances?
I'm very intimidated by your intellectual dominance on yesterday's show, so I'm just going to do my best and see what happens.
That's a good attitude, and many people could learn from your can-do attitude, I think. We're starting things off with Pokédoll. I want to be accommodating to my guest, a Pokemon. I'm sure he knows many of these Pokemon. How we're going to do it, we're going to go back and forth taking guesses on my screen. It's sort of cooperative but competitive at the same time, as whoever actually gets the successful guess gets a point, and the first to 3 points wins. The loser can counterpick to a different trivia game of their choice. How does that sound?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Pokédoll. And I'll do the first guess, because I think guessing first is probably a disadvantage. Unless I miraculously get it in one, that would be a very low % chance. It's a Gen 1 Pokemon. I'm going to go with Diglett. Just a random guess of Diglett. Okay, I've given you a lot of information here. 1 second. I just realized I'm not sharing my screen to Claydol. That's given me an advantage because they can't see anything. But now they're saying...
I could intuit it with my psychic powers.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, there's a lot of information here. So it's a mono ground type. There aren't that many of those.
No, there aren't.
Does it have to be Dugtrio? Let me think about this.
I think I might have given you the easiest slam dunk of all time here.
I don't think there... Because I think every other one is rock ground in Gen 1. I think it has to be Dugtrio, actually.
Are you going to guess Dugtrio then, are you?
Yeah.
What? I guess Diglett and it's Dugtrio. I think it's Dugtrio. I think it... Yes, it is. You've done it. What are the odds of that, folks? It's like, yeah, it's everything except it's one evolution stage higher. You've done me here, Claydol. You've done me.
There's still more Pokédolls to do, so...
There is. But I can take you anywhere I want in the world, whether it's Pokemon or not. So I'm going to take you to my territory of a game that I have never lost at. And that is today's Costcodle. This is the price of Costco items. Claydol, you ever been to Costco?
I have, but only in Australian prices. So I'm not familiar with the US kind of market, you know?
You sort of just, subtract a couple dollars, and that's about it. Here we have a sea salt... What is this? I have not seen this in my life. Inland market sea salt and roasted garlic mahi for 30 ounces. Which is a good question. Which is a good product. 30 ounces in metric system. Let me do some math for you, just to help you out here, Claydol.
Yeah, it's about a kilogram, right? More or less?
0.8 kilograms is what that is. So what price would you guess for this? Sort of a fish, pre-made fish item.
Yeah, in Australia, like a frozen whitefish a kilo is going to be between, what, kind of 10 and 15 Australian dollars on the cheaper end in this kind of situation. I'm going to assume that mahi is a slightly nicer fish than some of the cheap frozen whitefish we get here, judging by the thickness of the fillet on the packet.
Indeed.
So I'm gonna guess that this is like $11 US.
$11 US. So it's always like $10.99. So I'll put $10.99 as my guess. It's higher. It's higher. All right. Now it's my turn. I'm gonna go with. That's a fairly expensive fish. Is that... Well, I guess it's a pretty big fish, too. You reckon 0.8 kilo of fish could feed 2 people? Probably.
I think you could feed three to 4 people.
3 to 4 people?
And vegetables, yeah.
That's damn true. Well, in that case, it's not that bad of a value. Well, it depends what it is. I'm gonna guess $13.99 then. I'm incorrect. It's a bit higher than that. Claydol.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I mean, so it's only a little bit higher because it's yellow, presumably.
Yeah, we're getting
Uh,
warmer. That's what that
yeah.
means.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess the only logical place to go is 15.99.
15.99 is it? It's higher than that. I'm gonna go 16.99 and okay, there I was in the range. It was 17.49.
There you go.
17. It's actually fairly pricey. Australian that would be like $27 or something like that. I feel like I've won it, folks. I've done it. Where would you like to go, Claydol? What's your area of expertise? You got Gamedolf, like there's connections, I guess. I don't know how we do that 2-player. So a simple Wordle. You're a wordsmith, I think.
We can do a simple Wordle.
A simple Wordle. All right. Bring things back to basics. Indeed. So I suppose I'm here with the first guess. And no, I'm not. Sorry, you are.
Yeah, no.
Sorry, I am. Because that's a disadvantage to be first guess first. I know what I'm doing here. I know.
Okay.
I know what I do. So I'm going to just guess the word. I just commentator set today from the player Jumpy. So I'll put jump. That's an English word. And there's no info. Well, you know that none of these letters are in it.
Yeah.
But that's quite a thing to see 0 letters revealed.
So this is where the strategic part comes in, because like there is probably a mathematically correct word at this point, but it also gives you the most information. So I'm going to take a middle ground on optimal, and I'm going to choose the word diner. D-I-N-E-R.
Diner.
Diner.
That's damn interesting. It's ER is in there. Okay, reticle. Reach. Is that possible?
All those letters are currently
That is
possibly
possible.
in the word. Yeah.
I go with that. Oh, the letter A has been revealed as part of the final
Okay.
equation, Claydol.
That's damn true. Okay. It can't be ARE because A is not in this third position. It can still end in RE.
It's a logic puzzle now. And this is where it gets tough for my feeble mind. But you're more of a... You can do complex calculations that I can't do.
I'm gonna guess water.
Water?
No, that's wrong. That's wrong. ER is not there. I'm silly.
It can't be there. It can't be there.
I'm a fool. You
You absolutely are.
Yeah. It's easier when you're typing it. It's actually really hard to like mentally like place the letters. G-R... Great is my word.
Great. That's what I am.
Like that. Spelled like that, yes.
All right, submitting. Yeah. It's not great, but what's great about this is that the E and T have been revealed to Jim. This is where I swoop in and I steal everything.
I think I know the word now, yes.
I might be too stupid to know the word. So R-A-E are revealed. That's a lot of letters revealed. As well as T. So it's T.
I mean, every single letter now has only one legal position, basically.
Sweet.
There's no R in that word. And
there's no R. Swirt.
So, I'm just gonna let you. You know, there's a classic ploy of do not interrupt your enemy while they're making a mistake. So.
You just interrupted me while I was making a mistake there, and now I was about to submit sweet, thinking I was smart for it, but no.
You've got to be aware for this one. You've got to be switched on.
Is that the word? Is it aware? You can't just give me the word, or is that was that?
I would never give you the word.
It's not because there's a T in it. You're trying to trick me, Claydol. You're a freak of a Pokemon. You sometimes run Psychic, sometimes Shadow Ball. Maybe you hit the Misdreavus, sometimes you hit the Gengar. That's the kind of person you are. Treat.
Can I say it?
Treat. No, it can't be that because it can't be that. Excrete.
I woke up on the right side of the bed this morning. That's all I'm gonna say.
Rest, Claydol. Is that who you are?
I'm prepared for anything.
I'm so, I'm so bad at this. I'm pondering deeply. I'm deeply pondering. I'm sure it's obvious, but my feeble mind.
It's obvious if you're paying attention.
Great. I'm doing things in an exceptional rate. It's like a treaty. There's like a treaty between us. I'm filled with hate. No. Because I can't think of a word that has E in the middle like this, but isn't like sweet or great. Because there's no A there, which is freaking me out. Because what else?
Okay, I'll give you a clue. I'll give you a clue. The R has only one position where it can be.
Right, it could be ERT.
It must be ERT. There's no other location that the R can be.
Alert?
That is the word, I would say. Yes.
You've given it to me in a layup, and
all of the things I was saying were synonyms for alert.
You were really giving me hints that I was not picking up on, and I deserved to fail there. But honorable Pokemon you are, you've done it.
He's succeeded. All right. What have we got? We've got
connections. We could probably do. You just go back and forth on guesses.
Yeah, right, let's do connections.
FoodGuessr is another option.
We can do connections and then FoodGuessr. I'm a connections enjoyer.
Righto, connections. Here we are.
I can go first because it's harder when there's more on the board, and you went first last time.
All right, here we have various words.
Yeah. Okay. There's haircuts, maybe taper, fade.
Taper, fade.
There's like weed synonyms. Mary Jane, weed. Plant. Potentially. What else have we got?
Your success is dwindling. You're a bit of a prune. You're tapering off in terms of your intelligence.
It's true. It's true.
You're sort of sliding downhill. You're falling flat on your face.
Something. That's the same actually. To taper, to fade, both the same as the haircut one. Oh, taper, to fade, to dwindle, to slide.
That's
potentially
something going downwards on a chart.
I'm going for that. Is there anything else that would fit? I don't think so. I think that's my category.
I think you're right about this one. So like to sort of dwindle. That was no, it was incorrect. It was one away. Okay. That's surprising.
Yeah, there are other words that could possibly be part of that, actually.
To fall flat is probably it. To fall flat, to stone, to peter out.
To peter out, yeah.
And petering out.
I think that makes more sense than dwindle or slide, maybe. I think slide actually makes a little less sense.
Fade, taper, I think you're right. Peter out. I'm guessing this. I got it. To wane.
He's done
All right, well.
What have we got? We've got...
There's a sort of a problem with doing this cooperatively because we've got to get 4 different things. So I guess, does this count for 4 points maybe? I don't know.
I think you get 1 point. Like, I think whoever gets more overall, maybe.
We'll do that, yes. That's smart.
I'm feeling very slow at this today. The Pied Piper.
The pied plant. It's the things that are pied. Genius.
Yes. Yes.
The castle.
Of course, my favorite game, Stone Paper Prunes. Obviously.
I play that.
Yeah, everyone plays that one.
Paper Mario, Paper Mary Jane.
It's got to be Mary Jane, weed, plant, and then something else I'm not aware of.
Would a plant be that? That seems
it's
too general.
Mary Jane feels very specific, unless it's I'm missing some other cultural phenomenon.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Love interests in the Spider-Man series. Mary Jane and Mrs. Plant and John Castle.
Of course.
From Spider-Man 4. No, that's not real. I'm falling flat here.
As am I. As am I. Oh, of course. Like the things you do in the garden. You water, you plant, you prune, you weed.
I think you're right. You gonna lock that in?
That's it. That's it. That took me way too long.
You've done it. You've done it. We're 1 and 1 here. Okay. So, it's my go. Flat paper. A flat is a kind of a property. As is a castle. Like I own a flat, I own a castle, I own a mule. Okay, nah. Cancel that one. That was sort of going somewhere, but no. Mary Jane is a real outlier, isn't it? It's especially because it's not related to weed. You see, it was a trick. It was a trick the whole time. Paper. Synonyms for money. I'm getting paper. No. Paper is flat, but that has to be a trick. It has to be. You're real quiet, Claydol. You probably know the answer. You don't want to give me any hints.
No. I'm struggling with this one.
Moves that Claydol can switch in against. Rock Slide.
Stone Edge.
Stone Edge. Now we are getting somewhere good. Castle. I'm living in a castle. I'm like sort of off with the fairies. I'm in my own world. I'm in a castle of my own demise. The Pied Piper. It must be like, is it the Pied Piper? Is it? A mule is like things where you use for storage.
Maybe this is one of those blank categories where it's like word blank, word blank, word blank, word blank.
Yes, that could be possible. But like things that you could use to store items. Mule. Castle. I'm just gonna store my old couch in the castle that I have. That's what I do. Paper is also here. Also here. To fall flat. To fall. Descriptions of a musical note. Like B flat. B slide. B side of a record. No. Castle. The Castle is an Australian film. So is Spider-Man is a film starring Mary Jane in it. What is Mary Jane if not related to illicit substances?
Yeah,
it's a crazy one to put in here. It must be Charles Dickens characters or something, you know? Remember that one? Charles Dickens characters? Piper?
I only ever read Great Expectations. That's the only Charles Dickens that I read. Yeah.
I have not read a single one. These are like fictional... Mary Jane is probably in some storybook. Things that exist in like a fantasy land, like a castle, the Pied Piper, Mary Jane exists in the fantasy world of Spider-Man and like the mule from Shrek. No. Why this? It's usually easy when there's 2 categories left, but I'm a bit lost.
Yeah, I'm also struggling. I'm trying to jump in here, but I can't think of what it could be.
I'm to be stoned.
Stoneware, flatware,
paperware,
paperweight,
paperweight, slide weight. Levels in Mario 64: the slide, Peach's Castle, Womp's Fortress, stone. No. Piper is insane as well. Piper, it's like a woman's name. Woman's names? No, there's not enough. There's 2 of them. But we need more than that.
Rolling paper, rolling stone.
You did it. That's got to be it.
Don't think so.
There's got to be that. Wait, what is rolling paper?
like to roll a cigarette in.
Yeah.
Rolling paper. And then of course the Bob Dylan song, as if you were a rolling stone.
I'm like a rolling stone.
Yeah. But I don't think there's not enough. Slide whistle.
A stone whistle? No, I'm kidding.
A tin whistle.
Look, maybe I'll just make a guess to move things along because I'm a bit lost. The fans need to see some action.
Maybe we'll get a one away with a random guess.
Castle, mule, flat. I'm stuck on this one. Peach's castle, Peach's mule. Castle must be part of a second, like a word blank castle. Or castle. What's like a famous castle in the world? Neuschwanstein. What's like a famous... I'm reading the paper. I'm talking to the piper. Materials. Stone. I'm going to just click some random stuff. Like, I want to make a guess, but I don't even have a guess.
Make a pattern out of it.
It's this. Okay, I'll go with flat castle because they might be related, and then like... Maybe I'm sliding a deal somewhere. One away.
Alright, we're one away. Okay. This
One
is
away's
valuable
crazy on that one.
information. That is, okay.
One away? How? Jeez. Maybe I'm onto something with the castle and the flats. But there's nothing else that connects to it. There's nothing.
Flat tire. An apartment.
A castle tire.
Sliding door. A water slide. Replace mule with stone. I have no reason for this. It's just a guess.
That was less than... That was not... So mule was part of it.
Yes.
Because that was not one away. Okay, here I am with... If I had to say one of them is not connected, slide. And stone was not one away either, so it can't be that. So Piper? Piper?
This is our final hope.
Paper? I don't know why Piper would relate, but maybe it's something they said in the 20s or... You know, like, just because I don't know. That wasn't it.
I'm really prepared.
Shoes!
By that. Okay. Okay.
Wait, what is a Mary Jane shoe?
Fair enough. I know a mule is a shoe. Yeah, fair enough.
I don't know any of these are shoes except a slide, you know.
Yeah. I knew there was a blank one in there, but I just couldn't get my head around it. Sand, castle, sandpaper, sand. I don't know what a sandpiper is, so I wouldn't have got that either, to be
Sandpiper.
honest.
Is that like a... What is a sandpiper? It's a kind of bird.
Okay, yeah, I would never have got that, to be honest. I'm sure the people in the comments are extremely frustrated by that.
Sandpiper Nation is furious.
Yeah.
We'll call that one a tie then, because we both got one category.
Yeah, that was really challenging.
I'll give you the honor of... Why don't we just go food guess, so we both want it.
Let's do food
We're
guess.
both there. And we're both interested.
I'm a foodie. I'm a foodie.
You don't even have a mouth though, Claydol. How do you... You just sort of psychically know how it tastes? Is that
I can analyze the chemical composition via mass spectroscopy.
Okay, can you read the description here?
Alright, we've got a delightful salad with thick rice noodles, curried chicken, fish sauce, and spices. It's garnished with boiled eggs, crispy onions, lime, and fresh coriander. It's aromatic and served with soup. Okay.
This looks very good. What is this?
Yeah, so we have to guess the country. Is that the idea?
You guess the country.
Okay. So there are a few things going on here. Like toasted chickpea flour I would associate with Indian food. But then obviously like...
It's got that big spoon, so it's like an Asian food of some sort.
Yeah, exactly. But then the rest of it feels more Southeast Asian. So... And like fish sauce is obviously the kind of classic Vietnamese ingredient. Lime and coriander and fish sauce kind of has that Vietnamese vibe to it.
Yes.
And we've got the lemon wedge and the soup, that kind of broth.
It's got a bit of onion on the side. That's kind of odd. Is that onion?
Yeah, that's a red onion. Yeah, so I don't know what this dish is. I'm just gonna guess Vietnam to start.
I was gonna make the same guess. Based on the coriander and the lemon and sort of a faux-looking soup.
I'm not confident with like the noodle texture and stuff.
It's not Vietnam.
Yeah, I wasn't confident with the noodles. Didn't feel right.
It's not. Well then, did it say coconut or did I hallucinate that? No, curried chicken. Because coconut I would associate with Thailand, but there's no coconut. It's got boiled eggs. Only one country is allowed to cook boiled eggs. Just kidding. This is one of the most widely consumed food products in the world. This provides no valuable information. Could this be a Chinese food? I feel like they don't really use a lot of lemon in Chinese foods. They're more vinegar pilled for their
Sorry,
sour.
Fuki-san, this is actually a lime wedge. I apologize. I've led you astray.
Same difference. It looks like a lemon in the image.
Yeah, I thought the same, but it's not. It's a lime. I now see the error of my ways.
You're probably one of those fellas that can tell the difference. I feel like they're exactly the same. Limes and lemons. Alright, it's got coriander, which is cilantro, also known as. Crispy fried onions. That's... Some Chinese foods have that, and they're good. Chicken or pork curry. Chickpea flour. Why don't I go ahead and guess, like... It's near Vietnam. So, like... Maybe I'll just guess Thailand, even though there's no... It borders Thailand. It's called... The name has now been revealed.
Okay, so
Tok.
it's either Cambodia, Laos, or like Myanmar or something. I don't really know anything about Burmese food, to be honest. I don't think it's Cambodia. Just by virtue of me being unfamiliar with this dish and also being unfamiliar with Burmese cuisine, I'm gonna guess Myanmar.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
That was it.
Oh.
Insane guess. Because you don't know it, you guess Myanmar because that's genius.
Because, yeah, obviously like that shape of noodle you don't really see in Vietnam so much, you know?
That's true. It's a thick noodle.
Yeah, like when you get like pho or a bun bol or something, you know, you're thinking about either the kind of thin, wide rice noodles or the very fine vermicelli. Like that kind of shape, yeah, you don't really see that much in Vietnamese food.
That's damn true. Well, I'm taking control and we're doing game duel. I'm taking control of the matter. And we're guessing the game by its cover. And we're
You
in.
should never guess a game by its cover.
That's true. Who's going first? It's you. Because you just won one.
Yeah. Okay.
There's a person with a gun.
I mean, it looks like a 90s shooter kind of thing. I thought orange in the gun is Half-Life, but it's not, because the Half-Life is the shotgun on the cover, I'm pretty sure.
That's true.
This is a pistol. I guess I've just got to open it up and say something that's going to be incorrect. Do I get any information about the platform or anything? Doesn't look like
it. Just reveals more of the cover, each guess.
Okay.
That's how this one works.
90 shooters and orange cover. It's too new looking for Duke Nukem. It's probably like 2000s maybe actually. I gotta think of a game. I can't think of a game. It's not Unreal. That's
Deus Ex Invisible War.
It's definitely not Deus Ex. That would be blue. That would certainly be blue.
It's Deus Ex Orange Operation.
Is it? I really can't think of a game.
Anthony's Shooting Factory.
Yeah, exactly. It's definitely that. I don't remember what it is, so I'm gonna say that it's Counter-Strike Condition Zero. I don't know. I mean, that one's blue and yellow cover.
Counter-Strike Condition Zero.
I don't think it's that. I think it's like a blue and yellow.
Wrong franchise. It does tell you wrong franchise.
Okay.
Right, the guy's got sort of a leather jacket. And I can't reckon what's in that blur. Is it like his head is a big, like what's going on with the blurry part?
Yeah. I'm
a bit lost here too, mate. I must admit it. In the background, he's got like there's like a castle. Is this like Hitman 1?
But in Hitman, he's wearing a suit.
That's damn. Suit. Yeah. You've interrupted me while I was making a mistake.
Yeah, sorry. I think we're not going to get this. I feel we need to work together here because I'm so.
This is biker strategy. I actually thought it was just Counter-Strike, like Counter-Strike 1.
But it's not, because that's got the yellow background with the blue CT on the front.
Yeah, but the way he's holding the pistol looks like the Counter-Strike cover, but the leather jacket is definitely not.
Yeah.
That can't be it. Is Max Payne? What even is Max Payne? I haven't played it, but is he wearing a leather jacket in that?
I can see that.
I'll guess it. Wrong franchise again. He's definitely in a castle. Okay.
Really gives you very limited information, hey?
He's got like black hair, and the title says up here. And he's this castle.
Maybe it's like Uncharted or something. The first Uncharted. I don't know. I've never played those games.
I don't think it
Guess
is.
that.
Because that's PS3. This does not look like a PS3 cover.
Okay.
I'm gonna say
this is a PS2 game or earlier. Yeah.
I'll prevent you from making a mistake. I don't think it's Uncharted.
Yeah. I've never really played console games. I've only really played PC games. So I have a very big blind spot for this.
I was gonna make a guess, but it's your guess.
Yeah, I gotta get it wrong first. This is a shooter set in a castle. It can't be a Wolfenstein game. That's not the guy from Wolfenstein.
No,
It's a shooter set in a castle. Resident Evil, maybe? One of them? I don't know which
Resident Evil original, I'll say. Okay, it's not on the PS1, I think, is what it's telling us.
Doesn't that mean it is a PlayStation game? Yeah, it's a shooter and it is on PlayStation, right?
I think this is just describing what the guess is, and it's read around.
But
it's actually unclear.
It would have said PC for Counter-Strike if that's what it was, right? So I think that means that those are the correct elements.
Oh, yeah. You're right. Okay, so it's on the... I was thinking Tomb Raider. And we didn't see that it was a woman the whole time. But this is not... This looks like it's a chiseled jaw. I don't think that's a woman. This is like... Is this a Time Crisis? Yes!
I've never heard of that. There you go.
Time Crisis. My buddy plays this. He speedruns it. And it was in the arcades. I'd never seen that cover for it, though. It was on consoles, but...
Yeah.
Wow.
There you go. Well
Insane pull from Jim.
I've been
Insane
defeated
pull
by Jim Cool.
All right, I'm not keeping track of the points. I'll backtrack in a bit, but would you like to do another?
We can do one more. We can do one more.
Guess the game by its
one
artwork.
more game duel? Yeah, let's do artwork, sure.
Keywords or specifications.
I'm
Artwork.
not enough of a console, like a hardware nerd to know specs. I think artwork is gonna be better for me.
Let's do game by the artwork. Whoa.
Oh, whoa. Is this like Jet Set Radio or something?
Yeah, it's very stylish color scheme. It does.
Yeah.
I guess I'm going first, aren't I?
True.
I don't think it's Jet Set Radio, but you're on the right track, I think. It's like a... What's like a game with a style like this? It's like Bad Luck Brian's Adventure.
I think that's very possible, yeah.
What's that game like Ninja... Not Fruit Ninja. Mark of the Ninja? I don't think it's Mark of the Ninja, no. Hi-Fi Rush. That was like a recent game with a style like this. No. Alright. The floor is yours now. Looks like we're in a cyberpunk world.
Yeah.
But this is like ancient architecture, and this is like modern architecture. Mirrored.
I mean, you said a cyberpunk world. So... But it doesn't look like cyberpunk. I'm gonna guess Cyberpunk 2077. I haven't played that game either.
I don't think that's correct, but...
Yeah.
I think that has a more realistic look. What's that game that's like... There's another it's like a cyberpunk RPG. It's like a... It came out in like 2015 or something, but it was like a classic style isometric RPG, like Fallout. What is it called? It's not... I think it ties into a tabletop game. I can't think of it. I think it might be that.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Well, this guy, is he anime guy? I think he's like sort of anime, but he could just be... This could be a Western game. And what's up with the... The reason I think it might be that is I think that game takes place in Hong Kong. Maybe this could be Hong Kong. It's
That's
like
yeah.
Dragon
I
something.
definitely don't know what this game is. I don't. I feel like by now, if I knew it, I would be able to tell you what it is.
Did it
It's
have
a good point,
dragon
like,
in the
that
title?
looks like a Japanese kind of style building. Probably right in that regard.
I cannot put my finger on the name of that game. I thought it had dragon in the title. Ah, boy. This might just be a game I don't know. There's like paper planes around. There's a man shooting. This is a game I know well. This is Mr. Potato's Head's Saves Veggie Village. This is Mr. Potato Head's Triumph. What is this man wearing? Just a normal suit, it looks like.
This is Ghosts of Tsushima, a game set in Japan, right?
And is this a logo? I like the style of this game, to be honest. It looks cool.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued by it. I wonder if I know what it is, but I
It has
don't know
that
this
kind of
artwork.
neon Hotline Miami thing going on, you know?
Indeed. It's not Hotline Miami, definitely not. This is Neon Genesis Brian. Dominic, are we getting... Okay, so it's like adventure on the PC. Disco... I haven't played it, but it might be that.
It's not Disco Elysium. Yeah,
I just
played that
guessed it.
game.
Alright, there appears to be like a army grunt chasing somebody down. And there's
Okay, it's on
more...
like it's on every platform. What's that second icon? The fist?
It's an indie game.
Okay, I'm just not gonna know it because I haven't played it. An indie game that is set in Japan that has hand-to-hand combat and also shooting.
And it's on Switch and Xbox One as well.
Yeah.
It's on Switch.
I definitely own both of those things. Yeah. This is Sword Guy. This is
Sword
Dojo Master.
Demon Sword.
This is Demon Sword. This must be Demon Sword.
You guessing Demon Sword, genuinely?
Yeah, it's got to be Demon Sword for sure.
If that was actually Demon Sword, I would have gone crazy. Yeah, seems to be the main character, and I don't even know. Or it might not be the main character.
What information have we gained from Demon Sword?
It's a
It's a
platformer?
It's a platformer.
Oh, a platformer? Like a platformer shooter, like a
Super Mario
Contra.
Brothers.
It's like a Contra type of game, or like a Metal Slug, like a platformer shooter? Did it say shooter before? No, it didn't.
No, but there's
Oh,
a guy
it's,
with a firearm on the cover. So.
What was that? It's a hack and slash beat 'em up, possibly. Well, I don't know how much of this means that it's this. I think it means that it could be one of these, maybe.
No, I think those are all correct, right? So
Okay.
those things are consistent between the guesses. Do you know what I mean?
It's true. You're damn right about that. These are revealed. So it's a hack and slash or beat 'em up. Like Castle Crashes. It can't be that, obviously. It's Scott Pilgrim versus the Bad Luck Brian. What's that? There was this one game with an art style like this. There was like a top-down hack and slash sort of. I'm forgetting so many games. Now I want to know what that. Did it have cyber in the name, like Cyber Story? It's not that though, because it's not a hack and slash. It's an isometric RPG. Whatever that game was, it's not that.
It's called Guacamelee. That's what this game's called.
Guacam. Yes. And
That's
this
a real
genre is
game.
adventure. Yeah, I know that game. It's actually a pretty good game. This is...
This is Pokemon Fire Red.
I'll tell you what this is right now. This is... It's an indie game. What if I search Anthony? What comes up? Antonio's Kitchen.
This is Poker Night.
I'm gonna search like Ghost or like Neon Abyss. That sounds like it could be it. We're getting nothing, dude.
Yeah, this is
Samurai Man. I think I've
yeah.
seen this.
Yeah, this is Katana Wars. This is Samurai Man.
I think it could be Katana Zero.
I mean, it's the best guess I've got.
You want to put that in? I don't think it was this.
Nah, I don't, because there's too many guns for it to be Katana Man. Like, everyone's got a gun. You know what I mean?
I think the protagonist is a ninja, and other people have guns.
Maybe it's Katana Man versus the mob guys with guns. Maybe it is Katana Man.
Katana Zero is a game. I think it was like a recent I don't know if it looks like this though. I remember this game.
Maybe it's Cyber Warrior.
Cyber. These are the Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase comes up.
That's it. That's the one. This is
Cyber
Blade of the Arceus.
Shadow Tactics Bladed of the Shogun. That could be it, dude.
That actually sounds pretty good.
That sounds like it could be it. It wasn't it.
Dude,
It was
Katana
Katana Zero. I knew
what
it.
The fuck?
Well,
What the fuck?
I didn't know it, but it was a guess I would have made.
That's crazy.
So yeah, I guess this is promotion. Does the game look like that? Yeah, sort of. It's like pixel graphics in the game. People say this was a good game. I never played it, but I think I heard good things about it when it came out. 2019 release. All right, we'll end it.
The problem is I only play like 10 games, so if it's not like Pokemon or like Counter-Strike or Team Fortress, I'm in trouble.
I'm vaguely aware of games.
You need more games.
I need more games. I need more games. I do. Well, maybe I'll play. I'm intrigued by Katana Zero now. Maybe I'll play that. Well, thanks for joining me, Claydol, on today's adventure. Who won? Let's backtrack our steps.
I think you've defeated me handily.
Did I?
I've been defeated at Costcodle.
I got a Costcodle.
I've been defeated at Wordle. I've been defeated at the connections.
You had me with FoodGuessr. You beat me on Pokidol, and you defeated me on. We tied in connections.
Yeah.
And you don't know a thing about games. You don't know the first thing.
I don't know the first thing about games.
I love doing these because I love pulling something out of the recesses of my mind that helps me. Like Time Crisis there was crazy. I don't know how I guessed that.
That is unbelievable, actually.
And the other time I guessed like
you were born.
Warhammer 40k Mechanicus. I'd never even heard of the game. I just thought it looked a bit like Warhammer, and I looked at the list, and I guess Mechanicus is sci-fi version. And it was it, dude. It just makes you feel like a genius every time.
Yeah, that's the good thing about puzzles. Is like a good puzzle makes you feel smart when you solve it.
Yes, exactly. Game Duel is a very well designed puzzle. There was meticulous thought behind blurring the screen at the exact points to stimulate the mind.
I'm sure they have to mask out the points of interest manually. I'm sure there's some
there actually probably is an art to that we don't appreciate. There is an art to it.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for watching, folks. Hopefully you enjoyed this. A complete experimental video, but hey, that's what we do. Thanks, folks.